how's everybody doing? Dale Wolfart. Back playing Cold War because there is a new update. Yeah, there's a new update. We got a new Scream Deathmatch. I guess Infected is here now too. I don't know if I heard chorus, I don't see that. But there's a couple new game modes: Infected, Nuketown Halloween, and Scream Deathmatch. So I figured we'd take a look at those quickly to see how they go. I think we'll start with Nuketown Halloween, because it's probably just going to be regular TDM, or regular one map only playlist. But I figured we'd try out the new Nuketown map, see how that goes, because it's there. I assume Infected's going to be something like Infected always has been. I don't think it's really going to be anything special, and frankly I'm a little bit surprised it took them this long to add it in, but whatever. And then Scream Deathmatch will be interesting, because I don't really know what that's supposed to be. But that ought to be pretty neat, I'm thinking. Guess we'll find out. Anyway, let's try this out. Uh-oh, I'm speaking in the lobby. That's not good. Don't want to be doing that. Nuketown 84 Halloween. Looks pretty neat, I guess. Alright, let's break out the... Well, we're in core, so let's break out the... whatever the hell that is. That's close. Okay, I am speaking in the lobby and I don't like that. Oh! Is this hardpoint? Okay. That's fine. Oh man. This gun fucks. Tell you what. Okay, not a good time to be reloading, I guess. Nope, that's a flashbang. That is not what I thought it was. Jesus. This is a pretty decent map. I'm not surprised they took Nuketown for Halloween maps. That makes total sense.
Hostile care package inbound. Hostile spy plane established overhead.
And it's a nighttime map. I think this is the first nighttime map in the game. I could be wrong.
Contesting hardpoint.
Reload. Contested by... okay. Contested by that, I guess.
Enemy care package above.
Nice. Ow. Okay, if I could not be so shit and not use it. Okay. Okay. Man, this is chaotic as fuck.
Enemy spy plane inbound. We're losing the advantage.
I'm used to 1v1ing on this map, so this many people being here is a little bit confusing.
We're taking control.
I guess. My best guess. That is not the gun I wanted to have right now, but whatever. Oh. Ow. What is that? Oh, that's those are flares. Helicopter. Ow. Damn it. Man, if I didn't suck ass like that, would be pretty good.
We've lost the hard point.
Jesus.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Yep. Oh, that was a great shot there. It's too bad it didn't do anything. Got that Marshall. I got 2 rounds. See what it has to offer. Because I've never actually used this thing before. Okay. Definitely takes all 2 shots. Where?
Hardpoint locked down.
Man, I am no good, am I? Jesus. Ah! I don't even know what I just got. Oh my god, again.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO.
Lord.
Hardpoint located. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
What the fuck? How did he get there?
Standing by.
Sit rep. Napalm strike inbound.
Nice. They're on the objective too. Okay. Oh my god. That guy got a fucking monstrous kill with that
This
thing.
isn't how we drilled it. Pull it back.
Yeah, like they get killed like the entire fucking team. Jesus. Uh-oh.
Hardpoint locked down.
Oh, thank you. Tell you what, if I can actually hit my shots with this gun, this thing fucks.
Strafe run incoming on your location.
Ow. That's good.
We've lost the hardpoint.
C4,
What the hell
12
is that?
o'clock.
Oh. I could walk. Oh, damn.
Hardpoint identified.
What the fuck is that? Okay. Instant death. Okay. That's some shitty spawning. Excuse me.
Enemy with Semtex.
Okay. Also shitty. Oh, okay, never mind. I got fucking hurted.
Fragmentation.
Enemy spy plane inbound. Hostile attack helicopter inbound.
Oh, damn. Not that good, I guess. I'm gonna stay in the building.
Enemy care
There's no point leaving the building at this very moment in time. Oh, trick or treat pail looked like a fucking barrel of dynamite. Good lord, how long is it gonna take? The damn thing offline. Nope.
Enemy care package above.
There's the guy with the Marshall. No, it's a Diamante.
Okay, I'm calling it. All operators proceed to exfil point.
What went wrong out there?
Alright. It's decent. No, I mean, it's just a reskin, you know, it's nothing particularly interesting. That's why we started with it. Also not the biggest fan of Hardpoint, but regardless. Alright. Still working on that, whatever it's called. What am I working on? Something. The 410 Ironhide. Hopefully we'll have that by the end of the episode. Or we're gonna do more than 3 rounds. Because we're probably just gonna play some regular stuff until we get the 410. Hopefully we get the 410 earlier. So I don't have to worry about it. And if I enjoy Scream Deathmatch enough, I might keep that going, but we're gonna try something else out first. So yeah, we basically got a sliver, so like we've got a few games before, and then we have 2 tiers left, because we have to go through the whole tier. Alright, yeah, I wanted to figure out how to not be talking in game. Granted, I don't know for certain if I was or not, but I don't wanna be. I don't wanna be. I'd rather be pushed to talk, but I don't exactly know what, Just have to leave it as open mic. So it's just not a feature on console. Fuck it, we'll just disable voice chat. I don't really, to be honest, I don't really care. Oh, I can hear myself. I don't like that. Oh. That's what this sounds like. Okay. Never actually figured out what that sounds like because I don't listen to my videos that often. Okay, we're gonna disable that. Yeah, I'm just gonna... work regularly. Alright, let's try out this infected here. Let's see what the deal is here. I've played infected before. I played infected a lot on Call of Duty Ghosts. That was a big thing I would do pretty often, but we'll see how it is in this game, if they have any little interesting spins on it, or put simply just what's the deal with infected. Rush or Apocalypse? Alright, Rush. This is probably not a bad map for that. Alright, well, let's see what the deal is here. I played Rush probably once so far. There's a lot of stuff I still haven't played, to be fair. Infect, survive, win. Yeah, sounds fair enough. This is pretty much exactly what you'd expect, but Infected is a fan favorite mode, and frankly... Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, no, duh. And it plays the zombies tone. Okay, so it seems like it's already started. I don't know if it is 4 minutes or 5 minutes to begin with, or if that's just an element of... Uh-oh. Okay.
You have joined the ranks of the infected.
No shot. Simple enough. Maybe not that simple. Okay. So spectating, that's it. Alright, I do like the integration of actual infected, of actual zombies. A lot of the time with infected, there tends to not be any zombies. It tends to just be a certain selected skin, so I will say I can appreciate the game actually giving... Oh boy. I can appreciate the game having an actual zombie model, and this seems to be a little more advanced than Infected tends to be, which I can always appreciate. Oh, what the fuck? It seems to be the last guy. No, only 8 people are infected. Unfortunately, I was one first. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright, ow. Why? Oh, there's an entire ass group just sitting there. Damn. Alright, bet. Oh, got one. I got aced by a mine, but that's fine. I don't care, to be honest. I missed. Damn it. Worth a shot. Waste. Fuck. Damn it. Oh damn, he charged that son of a bitch. Are they gone? They are not gone. Okay. Oh, I think they finally got this corner. Yeah, this corner's done. So there's 4 people alive. I think they're on the other side of the map, I guess. So soon they're all over here. Fuck. Oh, he got down though. Yeah. Not a whole lot you can really do there. Alright, 3. 3 to go. I would try and cross map, but frankly the Tomahawk's about the only option you ever get, really. Fuck. Oh, got him! Let's go! Boom! Alright, look at that. Final kill. Of course, the final kill doesn't show up, but you know, whatever.
Target the lead.
This seems to be a pretty good map for Infected, I will say. I'll play another round or two, because you can see how little that actually increased my battle pass, which makes sense because it's only been a handful of minutes comparatively. That didn't take very long. I think I'll do Scream Deathmatch just to get all of them out of the way, and then we'll try that. Maybe we'll head over to Warzone, see if Verdansk is doing anything if there's anything particularly interesting happening in Verdansk, rather. I get a new calling card. Multiplayer. Is it another friggin' on a roll? Yeah. Cool. Alright, what do we got here? If I can get there. Yaman Tower, Diesel. Oh, fuck, that's tough. Diesel. Oh, man. Apparently it's tough for everybody else, too. I love both of these maps. I'm a sucker for snow maps, but for whatever reason, Diesel I really like Diesel. What do we got? Diesel, nice. Alright. It is what I voted for, after all. But I would not have been upset. Either way, it's a tough choice between the two. I will say, the map selection has quite improved as time has gone by. The base map selection really was not that good, and really anything after and before Season 1. Survivors must hide from the killer's screams, will give away your position, be ready to move. 2 killers are selected each round and must then eliminate all survivors before the time expires. Survivors must last until the time limit, or eliminate both killers as the final survivor. Killers must find and eliminate all survivors. Okay. That sounds interesting. So it sounds a lot like,
Scream Deathmatch. Hunt or
sounds a lot like...
hunted. Try to stay alive. It's showtime.
I don't know what I am. What am I? Okay, I'm... a fighter? Uh-oh. Oh, man. I will say, I'm a big fan of, stuff like this. I'm a big fan of ow! Not good. Oh, damn.
Go on.
Man, I guess they have limited visibility as well. Okay. I feel like this might be a little bit, bruh. This guy's done for. There's no way. Yeah, no, there's no way. And he almost got killed in the exact same spot, too. Yeah, no, you're absolutely done for. We'll say, I'm not sure exactly how one fights back in this. What? The killer died there. Oh, maybe he's using the skin. That's kind of confusing. Looks like there's a time meter. Oh, yeah. Can you punch back? Is that possible? He gone. Okay. Machete. Why does he have a machete? That's Not fucking Jason Voorhees. What I was gonna say though is that I am a big fan of slasher type stuff. Oh, that's why they have a machete, because they were the final survivor. Okay, no, so that makes sense. This is actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I might play a few more rounds of it. Well, okay. There are many rounds of this, but still. I might play this. I hope, frankly, I think I hope this becomes a mainstay thing. I mean, obviously I'm never gonna play it as often as TDM. But for the occasional travel to, this is kind of entertaining. He's right behind you, dude. Do you not have a UAV? Apparently not. Maybe that UAV only shows up for me. I don't know. So it seems only the final survivor gets
With pleasure.
And I did not realize that I had that or flashbangs. All right, let's
Hunt or be hunted.
To be fair, Diesel, this map's not too bad for hell yeah.
Like something out of a horror game.
That was a shitty line.
I've said I'll be.
Nice.
That's it. Run. That always works in the movies.
Nice. But I do like slasher stuff. I have a Jason Voorhees ring I wear on a pretty
There's
consistent
always another victim.
basis. So that is pretty cool.
I'm gonna rip you up.
What the fuck? This guy just juked the shit out of me.
I've always had a thing for you.
Oh damn.
You gave the wrong
Too bad it
answer.
did not work at all. This was one hell of a hiding spot though. That was creative. Especially with the decreased visibility. Pretty sure there's a guy right over here. I have a tomahawk? Oh shit. I have two actually. Alright, damn.
Who am I? It's where I am that you should be worried about.
Yeah, that works. Oh shit. No! I was one shot away. Damn it. That's alright. Oh, okay, come on now. Yeah! Good stuff. That's pretty cool. I like this game though, I'm not gonna lie.
Shouldn't have said.
I like that. Keep going. It's not the best for what I'm currently trying to do, seeing as
Hunt or be hunted. Try to stay alive. It's showtime.
found one of the best ways to do this is to be far away from people. Although this is not going to be working because I'm in view of 3 people, and that's never what you want to be doing. This is a bad idea, but I'm going to try it anyway. Chances are they're going to come from that way, not this way, but oh. Kind of a goofy feature that there's a scream countdown. But it does help with
Go on.
oh, I'm absolutely fucked. Did I juke him well enough? I might have. I like that guy's use of Whatever that. Ooh. I like the guys use some marker. Where though? There's some teammates over there. Hop back this way. Shit. They were distracted. Nice. Seems to be a bit slower of a round. I feel like people are kind of starting to figure this out. These scrims are pretty goofy though, I will say. That's kind of a goofy feature. It's kind of cool though.
We're almost out of time.
Don't like that. Oh fuck, he got me with the tomahawk. I forget that oh man, that was a lucky ass tomahawk that first time, and yeah, that one was pretty easy. Where the hell is this guy? Oh, he's on top of the truck, it looks like? Oh, he's got the machete though, so. Nice. Good start. Yeah, no, you can't do it twice. You have to, if you get hit one time by one of them, then if you get hit by the first one, then you're basically screwed. You have to miss both. Oh. Wow, the best play was just me getting tomahawk. That's nice. Cool. I guess. That's fair. That was a good play. So again, gonna run to the corner, see if I can luck out into another one. Killers do have a pretty distinct advantage, though, I will say. You gotta be not view. Alright, that doesn't matter. Pretty sure I've seen that name, though. Ooh, bad start. Oh, fuck. That is poor choice. Shit. I think that juke I did earlier, I think that worked. This is a pretty cool fucking game mode. I'm not gonna lie. Where?
Flash out.
Gotta go. Yeah, I'm fucked. Uh-oh, I got that other guy killed. Uh-oh. I already have low health, though. So even if I do end up being the last survivor, it's not gonna work. Because you have to use such an advanced juke technique. Okay. Probably saw me there. Fuck. Damn it. There I go. It's a kind of a tense game mode too. You never really... You can't really hear them behind you, so if they're following you, you don't really know. But checking behind you is a good way to die too.
White mask, knife, fleeing victim. I've seen this one before.
The dialogue's kind of cringe.
This
You can't go that way,
is like a
dumbass.
scary movie. How do you
You
think
still
it's
can't go
gonna
that way,
end?
dumbass. Because it is pretty the screams are pretty noticeable. For some reason, this guy's trying to go the wrong way. This killer's fucking stupid.
This
We might actually be able to
game
win
is
this one. Well, I think we will. Yeah, it's 3-2. There's
How
no
do you
way.
think it's going to end?
Nice. Ha! That's kind of funny. Oh, come on now.
Break the rules, you end up dead.
I'm pretty sure I've been featured in 3 of the 4 kill cams. Alright, let's try and get ourselves in a good location here that will lead to getting picked.
Or be hunted. Try to stay alive. It's showtime.
Why would the game do that? That's absolutely fucked. Okay, that was just messed up. That was 3 times. 3 times. I shit. Fuck. Whatever I'm doing, I'm not doing the right thing, tell you what. Probably be hiding a little bit more. Well, not right now. Shit, I'm dead. Uh-oh, fuck, I outran him. I knew he'd be going that way.
I see you.
Did I?
He's not over yet.
Fuck.
Flashbang set.
Yeah, okay, I'm dead. You got it, man. There's nothing I can do. I can't run from that. That's too close. There's no way.
White mask, knife.
Man, that's a fucking round right there. That was tense as hell. I could not pull that off. Dude. Yeah, he's got that. Good.
There's always another victim.
Man. That had me clenched. They're on top of the... If you can get up, that would make it a little bit easier. You fucking dumbass!
What's your name? I want to know who I'm.
You can't be that
We're in
dumb.
the last
Oh
remaining
my
seconds.
god.
Push.
Walk up. Walk
What
over.
makes you think you're...
What?
I've said I'll be right back.
Took you long enough. I got 6th. I think that's out of like 12. Yeah. Of course, that was the best play. That's honest to God really fun. That was fucking funny. I got outplayed there though. I mean, the killer spawned right in front of me, so frankly, I'm kind of surprised that that didn't just send me immediately. I'm surprised that I was able to get away for a bit. That was fun. Maybe I should play Friday the 13th on here. Does that sound a good deal? I think that could be fun. I think that could be pretty fun. Alright. So in recap, Nuketown Halloween's nothing to be, you know... It's cool that they have a special Halloween map, and I'm sure I'll get to play it a few times. In regular core, I'm sure that will appear instead of Nuketown, either instead of or along with Nuketown, if I had to guess. Infected's fine. It's a decent game mode, but it is over a little bit quickly, and it's frankly even harder than Scream Deathmatch to actually beat. Is there any zombies game modes? there any special zombies stuff? Oh, Outbreak too. Hell yeah. Outbreak is my favorite. I love Outbreak. I'm not gonna play online. I'm gonna do a solo match. But Hallows Eve Outbreak. Fuck yeah. Must survive in a region for 10 minutes before being able to exfil. Is that standard now, or? It doesn't look like it. Alright, well, let's try that out. As I mentioned, I'm a big fan of Outbreak. I almost played it in a little bit ago, but I decided to play the 2 new maps, which, were fine. I don't know. I don't think this game has the same charm with its zombies as BO1 and BO2 did. But, why? I get a vote now? In a solo match? Normally I'd vote for Alpine, but I've never seen Collateral before. That's weird that you get to vote. Especially in a solo match. It's weird that you get to vote. It's weird to get to vote for the map in a solo match. That's kind of unusual. But I'll take it. Might as well just give me a selection of the whole thing. But yeah, I've never done Collateral before. But I have seen like the base map, the 6v6 map. I didn't know it was actually what? Fire team map? Dirty Bomb Fire Team or whatever the full thing is. Oh, Jesus, from the looks of it, they might know how to pick the best spot to have made into the map. I think this came out, what, season 4, maybe? 'Cause I didn't play much of 4 and 5. I played 1 and 2 quite a bit. 0, 1, and 2 I played quite a bit. I played a lot of Outbreak. But I haven't played much of anything lately. Let's try out a new gun here. Instead of the KSP, let's replace that with the Carve 2, at least for now, because I haven't used that before. It's probably within my best interest to put that on, even if it probably looks like shit. Longer barrel, flashlight, I always use. Excuse me, that's not the loadout I'm using. Drum mag. Speed tape, alright. Cool.
Weaver.
Alright.
Don't
I figure I'd use that to get a little bit of a...
rapidly expanding. A collapse is probably imminent.
Survive the collapse, okay.
Evac, strike team. Get moving. I'll update when I can.
I don't know what the collapse is. I'm not gonna use a jump pad immediately. That's kind of a stupid idea, don't you think? Don't like the dust storm that's currently happening. That's I feel like I'm on Mars right now. Am I on Mars? Knowing what this game has become, I wouldn't be surprised if I was on Mars. There's also some Halloween music, which is kind of interesting. Okay. This is the first time I've used this gun with, I will say, I do like this gun, despite it being, frankly, ugly as sin. But it performs like a dream. As a sucker for... through and burst rifles, this is pretty entertaining.
BDA, one down. He shoots, he scores. You're done for good.
There is no reason I should be... Hold on, can I melee them? Yes, I can. Ooh, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. Normally that's a good idea, but maybe not right now. That's still not a great idea. Fuck. There are a lot of zombies.
One less zombie. You're welcome.
A lot more than one would probably anticipate for Outbreak. Outbreak, round 1 of Outbreak is usually pretty calm. I mean, they all have... I don't know, actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if that's a dust storm or if that's just a part of this specific, But I will say, I really like this gun. You know, it's got the allure. You know, one of my.
You've got to keep moving. You have more incoming.
Okay. So I just have to survive for 7 minutes, I guess. Sorry about that. Alright, I'll try and stay up here as long as I can, although I think they can jump. That can. That definitely can. Ooh. Portal. Fun, exciting. Getting an animation to waste some time here. Ooh, yeah, please take your time.
Double point.
Whoa. Up. I was not paying attention. And that might have been an intelligent decision of mine to have pulled my parachute, but I completely neglected to think about that. I need 300 of that or I need 500 of that bullshit. I don't have enough to pack a punch either. Although, to be fair, my gun has been doing fine. It's an anomaly. Yes, we need to look at this. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the deal is with this particular game mode. I don't know what it's... Fuck. Wait, what? Wait, that's like the end of game beacon. Which is weird, because there's zombies in it.
More bad news, team. Phase levels are still increasing.
Ooh, I can already pack a punch it to level 1. That's pretty nice. Let me get some Juggernog. Can I get another one to revive? Can I get another revive? Can I get a third primary weapon? See enemies through walls? Yeah, give me another of these. What the hell is that? What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that? This is also a gun that does kind of... Okay. I'm getting hurt. I'm getting my ass handed to me. Can there be less plague hounds?
Mobile meat pile friend.
Ow. This is a little bit too chaotic for me and my solo ass. Okay, I think the enemies. Fuck. Carve-o-matic. Ooh, I found a jack-o'-lantern. What does that do? I won't know. Okay. Nope.
Operators down.
There's no chance. Okay. Little chaotic for my preference, I will say. That was pretty intense. You know, Alright, yeah, no, that was pretty intense. There was a lot of stuff going on there. Usually one of the reasons I play Outbreak is because it's kind of simple, you know? But that was not simple. That escalated very quickly. And I'm also quickly realizing that I'm not going to be good enough to make it the whole time. Like, there's no chance of me, you know, completing that without... Oh, I gotta... Alright, we've almost fully leveled that. Frankly, I think one regular game and I'd probably have it at that point. So we're just gonna play a regular game, and then we're gonna fiddle around with the 410 because I've been waiting to use that 410 for a while now. I really want it because I love lever actions, and I love even more lever action shotguns, even if it is 410 gauge. It's still pretty nice. So we're about halfway through that tier. I think that works. We also get a fucking Vanguard. What is that? A sticker? A spray? Wow. We get double XP because I care. To be fair, I don't know if I'm gonna get Vanguard. I just pre-ordered NASCAR 21 Ignition, which I did not plan on doing. I'm not gonna lie. That wasn't something I planned on doing. That's not a coin flip. That's not a coin. That's a chip. It's also not what that sounds like. It's usually not made of metal. If they are, you can usually tell. Regardless, it's a lot of, but I mean, I bought NASCAR, like I said, I didn't really expect to, but I did. I will probably be getting, Forza Horizon 5, and then it's kind of a toss-up as to whether or not I'm going to get Vanguard. Because, I mean, I like World War II Call of Duties, but I don't know. That game hasn't really been interesting me. You know, the hype, part of the hype around Cold War and Modern Warfare was, and I can play while I'm saying this. I don't have to be talking blankly. Part of the appeal to Modern Warfare 2019 and whatever it is. What is it? What am I thinking of? Did I unlock a new gun? Is that what that was? No? Oh, it's probably just saying, hey, there's a new gun here. Okay, I see. Alright, a part of the appeal was the return of a well-known brand. You know, you had, obviously, Modern Warfare, with, you know, huge, very important game, coming after a string of pretty terrible games. And it was overall quite a shining beacon in modern Call of Duty, and it's, I mean, in my opinion, it's my favorite Call of Duty, but, you know, it could even be up to one of the best Call of Duties but it, you know, it's definitely the best Call of Duty in recent memory, since, you know, maybe Black Ops 2, although I'm not a huge fan of Black Ops 2 personally, but definitely to the greater audience, I'd say that was probably that. And of course, you know, the greater audience that loved the old Call of Duties is a little bit older and pickier now, so they're not as... So obviously they had a lot to complain about with Modern Warfare and a lot of reasons to call it one of the worst Call of Duties in recent memory, but let's be honest here, it was one of the best. Hey, come on. Alright, so what game mode do we want to play? Let's get another Stream Deathmatch in. That should bump me up enough. Try that out again, see if I can do anything worthwhile in it. And then maybe we'll just play some regular, maybe another round of Infected if I'm pretty close to the edge there. But, you know, so then Cold War was being released, obviously just after Modern Warfare. There was a lot of hype around it because of what Modern Warfare was. It ended up being kind of a disappointment. A lot of people were pretty upset with it by the time it was released. Campaign was obviously very good, but people's opinions of the multiplayer were pretty mixed. But, I don't know, I have a lot of criticisms of this game too. I mean, I still quite enjoy it. I think it has a lot to offer, because it still plays it still feels pretty similar. But, I don't know, even as someone who didn't have that nostalgia factor of the older Call of Duties, it's missing some element of heart and soul that Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2 had, that this game doesn't. Even Ghosts. But I still probably play it more than all of the rest of them. So that kind of says something about both of them. Part of that is because of the fact that those old games are really hard to find servers for. Whereas, obviously, this game's pretty easy to do that with. Let's be honest. Okay, am I spectating? What the hell's going on here? I'm just stuck in a corner. Not doing anything. Okay.
Try to stay
We want to go a different direction.
Showtime.
Obviously, I mean, there's so much. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, Cold War, I still play Cold War a lot. Although I haven't really been playing a lot of Call of Duty lately. Most of the time I play Modern Warfare because Ohio does. Because Ohio wants to. You know, and it's a pretty good game to play. But, when it comes down to it, ultimately, Modern Warfare is better than Cold War, easily. No question in my mind. But I do really like Cold War. You know, I play it a lot. It's one of, I mean, it has one of the best implementations of the M16 since Black Ops 1. You know, the whole game that it's, you know, based around. Even though the Black Ops 1, it's a better looking M16, but, you know, it's still good M16. It performs well, as I want burst rifles too. It's good. It's good. What can I say? It's good. But ultimately, there just really is not a whole lot to go around when it comes to this. I don't know what I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just mumbling because I'm paying to. In case you haven't noticed, I'm not very good at actually talking. Not very good at actually talking while playing. I can commentate. Oh, fuck, I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. That'll buy me some time. Oh good, he didn't follow me. Hell yeah. You repel. I don't know if that's recent or not. But yeah, I mean, Black Ops, even as someone who started playing Call of Duty in 2019, before Modern Warfare had come out, I started with Black Ops 2, decent, but I kind of stopped caring for it after a while. This is the same spot I found that guy in last time, too. And I'm about to make the same move. Already got, he falls for it again. Ugh. Oh, thank God. Let's go. That was tense as shit. What the fuck? Boom. Damn. That's kind of cool. So in Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare, or Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, you know, are some of my favorite Call of Duties.
It's showtime.
Oh shit. Okay. Spook. Spooky. Cold War is missing some of the heart and soul. Part of that's because of, I think, one of the biggest things I have with this game. Oh, fuck. Damn it, that didn't work. But I did flashing, so hopefully that actually helped that other guy at all. Although it looks like it didn't. You know, I think he killed him too. Whatever. So it gives me more time to talk. So, the gunsmith presents an interesting issue with the game. Modern Warfare's implementation of gunsmith was very good. It was innovative.
Go on.
It was very grounded. You know, it made sense for a modern setting where a lot of firearms are modular. You know, where finding flashlights and lasers and red dots and foregrips and all that stuff, and changing the furniture, the stocks, the barrels, you know, all that makes sense. But in Cold War, it really doesn't. The PPSH-41 doesn't have any attachments. People don't attach stuff to that. You know, so really that just ends up feeling more like
Who am I?
it's kind of a cop-out than anything else. Just kind of ends up seeming more like, well, we have to. So, you know, well, the last game did it, so we got to do it. You know, just didn't really seem like it had a whole lot to offer comparatively. Because in the 80s, modularity wasn't a thing, really.
Maybe you're too weak.
Firearms didn't have, you know, they didn't have Picatinny rails or anything that allows for easy implementation of optics and lasers and foregrips and all that stuff. Granted,
I'm afraid someone's gotta die.
it would happen. You know, you could put optics. Optics are really the only things that people that were added commonly. You could add those things, but it just wasn't really commonplace, and it just kind of makes a lot of the guns look funky because you kind of have to do it to an extent. Like, I mean, the mounted flashlight I pretty much have to put on all my guns for the sake of that added name tag visibility. It's almost essential as an attachment. Optics tend to be very important. You know, so there are some things you can do, but ultimately, a lot of the time, you just kind of gotta bubba your guns a bit. But the issue that kind of brings is really with the store, because part of the charm of the older games was its pretty simple customization. You know, there were a few attachments, generally the point of but the weapons generally stayed about how they were. Oh, I thought that was, the rocks made it look like that was like that, and it confused me. Am I good? I think I'm good. So, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, part of the appeal is just the simplicity of it. And these newer games are very complex, and they're... I mean, the gunsmith is definitely a good feature. It provides an unrivaled amount of... but I feel like in the newer games, it's more of just a vessel for... This could be a terrible idea, or it could be... It's more of just a vessel for more interesting store bundles than anything else. And the store bundles end up making guns kind of look funky. I mean, granted, I do like some of the store bundles, but... Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. I don't know, I feel like it takes out some of the charm compared to the old games. Oh, fuck, that didn't work. He was right on my ass, so sticking around did not help me. Ah, damn. I mean, the map design is definitely not as good as it used to be. Modern Warfare has a lot of good maps, in my opinion. Even this game has some decent maps, but I don't know. None of them just have that same feeling. And this is coming from someone who doesn't have any nostalgia attached to Modern Warfare 2, or, you know, I was like 4 when, you know, the good old Call of Duties came out, so there's no nostalgia to really be had there. So, you know, there is genuinely something about the old Call of Duties that make them really good. But the new Call of Duties, I mean, Modern Warfare is great. I have sunk more time into that than just about any other Call of Duty. I'm actually curious to see what my playtime in this game is too, compared to some of the other games. Because, I mean, I've put a lot of time into a lot of Call of Duties, but I'm curious as to what that's looking like. Because I played this game a lot for the first 3 seasons, and then Season 4 and 5 I played, like, none of. I mean, genuinely just did not play it much at all. That's one way of doing it, I guess. Why are you throwing a flash? That is the worst use of your flash. Well, to be fair, you've already sealed the win. Might as well, right? That's pretty funny. Oh, fuck. Oops. Oops, he says. Oh, wow, that's fucked up. What did I do to deserve that, man?
classic slasher
Alright.
story. Escape the killer and seek revenge.
Thought I was about to run off the edge of the map already. I was like, shit. Oh, wow. That was a great.
Never say who's there.
Using flashbang.
Sorry, dude. Wrong place, the wrong time, I guess.
Pleasure.
I missed my tomahawk.
Had a thing for you. What do I
What?
need to do to prove that I'm not the killer?
That doesn't work, dude. I wasn't even gonna bother, like,
That's it. Run.
we're just
That
gonna let him
always works in the movies.
get in front of me. Oh, good luck, pal. Oh, tried the juke, didn't work
There's
though, pal.
always another victim.
I didn't. That didn't work.
See how you
Bonk.
look on the inside.
It's weird. Up. Uh-oh.
I've always had a thing for you.
Bonk. No survivor tomahawks removed. Well, I didn't have any.
Knife, fleeing victim.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, I got my ass handed to me. What? Oh, they ran out of time. Well, unless they did get the kill. That guy got lucky as hell. I think it's the first time I've seen that so far. Did the other guy die? How did the other guy die? Oh, man. Unless he didn't die. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Kind of weird, though.
The classic.
That was a good
slasher
kill round,
story.
though, I will say.
Escape the killer and seek revenge, if you can.
Fuck. Seems to happen quite often that happens. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Also, that's kind of a mediocre execution, to be honest. I feel like they could have made it a lot more interesting. I feel like for what it is, it could have been a lot better. Cold War's integration into Warzone was also kind of lame, I will say. That didn't really help it either. Because Warzone was really innovative. Not really innovative. But it was a neat change, I guess. With what am I looking for? It was a neat change with the game. Because it was very innovative, even for a Battle Royale, which was already pretty, you know, regular to that point. It was still something that was pretty darn different at that time. You know, so... And then, but when Cold War cropped up, you know, everyone was kind of expecting a lot, really. And then it just kind of, you know, went completely normally. There really wasn't anything that was particularly interesting when it came out. Damn, again? I don't know.
All your friends.
It was just a marginally different map. I mean, there was some small differences. But to be honest, I mean, the way it played, the way it was... Ooh, third place. Nice. I don't know. The way it was just really wasn't unique, I guess, comparatively. I don't know. I could shit all day on this game, but I still play it more than any other Call of Duty, and I have plenty installed. Oh, we got the 410! That's what I wanted to see. I don't want to read those, but whatever. Well, actually, I guess I still can. Well, not once I back out of the lobby, which I'm going to, so I don't be forced into another lobby. I've already got a little bit of upgrades on the 410 Ironhide. So. But I will say, fun new game mode. I am enjoying that. New game mode. It's fun. What do we want to equip that on? The M16? M16 410? Sure. Why not? I already have an one with that. So, Papa Shah? Do you want to do Papa Shah 410? That could be interesting. Sure, why not? Let's do Papa Shah 410. So what do we got? We got a reflex sight. I'm not putting a fucking optic on there. I don't give a shit what it has. Don't really care about any of those. I don't really want that kind of choke. How about that 20-inch barrel? It is an extended barrel. I don't really... Well, yeah, I don't really want to put a laser in here. So we can put an 8-round tube on there. How long is it going to take? Go up to level 23. Good lord. So we can add 2 rounds. To be fair, that makes sense for a magazine-fed shotgun stock on a shotgun. Why is the gun not showing up? Please show me my gun. Can I see my gun, please? Neither of them have loaded in yet. Oh, I got a... something over here. Accessories. Oh, I got a charm. What did I get? Oh, I have a shot dog tag. That's kind of a neat... It's not new, but that's kind of neat. Senor Cactus. Dog, and then Magic Broom. It appears to levitate. Neat, I guess. Why is it not showing up? That's kind of annoying. Oh, I have the Street Sweeper. Oh, I have a thing for the Street Sweeper. Maybe I'll equip that in another loadout. Is there anything else I'd want to equip that in? Maybe, I will say, I do like, the shotguns as secondaries in this game. I think that's a good feature. You've been a rogue. What do we want to do? AUG. I guess we'll throw on the Street Sweeper for the AUG. Why not, right? Unless this is a terrible blueprint, but I can't see it for some reason. It's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Set that as my showcase weapon, because I love lever actions. Although I assume they kind of hold it under the shoulder like they did with the M14, right? Yeah. That's alright, it's a lever action, who cares? It's cool. I mean, still, you're still gonna want to shoulder it, but it seems that they do that for any of the full stock guns. All right, let's do that. Let's play some more hardcore. Let's play some hardcore with the 410. Let's get some use out of that before we end stream here. Get a game or two with the 410 Iron Hat. I will say this game does have one of the main things that keeps me coming to this game is honestly the gun selection, because a lot of the guns that Modern Warfare missed out on, this game has. Curiously, a lot of the guns that came out in the a lot of guns that came out during the 1980s are not present. There's no Glock. In fact, there's no Wonder 9s at all. No polymer Wonder 9s. There's no P226. There's no Beretta, curiously. There's a lot of guns that would have made a lot of sense that they just kind of didn't include. But they did include a lot of guns that I was pretty happy to see. I mean, obviously this 410's great. I was really happy to see the Papa Shah. I honestly did not expect to. That was one of the guns that I had on my wish list because I loved it, but I genuinely did not expect to see it. I figured that'd be one of the guns that just doesn't, that they just kind of don't add. But I'll be damned if they didn't add it. So I'm really happy about that. But it is surprising that they haven't added. I feel like they are trying to really commit to looking like an older game, and perhaps the addition of a Glock, especially with all the tactical features that this game has, the addition of a Glock or a P226 or a Beretta might make it seem a little bit too modern, seeing as those are kind of modern firearm choices, whereas a lot of the guns they chose are a little bit more distinct, I guess, in their 80s-ness or older. And the 1911 obviously goes without saying. The 1911's an obvious choice, but it should be pointed out that those are guns that would make sense. Well, I guess they do. They have the Beretta 93, the 93R, which is a pretty good addition. So I'll commend them on that. But I don't know. This game is kind of curious in what it chose to add and what it didn't. Especially because it's not like this game didn't take any liberties when it comes to what's added and what's not. Very disappointed that they don't rack it when they're displaying it. That sounds so bad.
Artillery targeting detected.
What's up?
Net call. Incoming artillery.
But I mean, it does improve on a lot of the elements that Black Ops 1. I mean, this game is definitely trying to be to Black Ops what Modern Warfare was to COD 4. It's trying to be a reboot. Now, obviously, it's not fully going on the reboot because it's still because it is an actual, what am I looking for? It's a part of the original series, which I can almost appreciate more that they chose to do that instead of just going for a full reboot. It is the more interesting option, especially because we all did expect them to do what Modern Warfare did, so it was a decent subversion of expectations as well. I mean, the RCXD is really fun in this game. The Napalm Strike's good. The game took a lot of elements of the original Black Ops and did improve upon it. One thing that pisses me off is the lack of Modern Warfare 1 maps. They heavily utilize Modern Warfare 2 maps. Slums, Express, what's the other one I'm looking for? Not Plaza. The fucking... The hotel. Not the hotel. The fucking... The other Black Ops 2 map. I don't know. I can't remember for some reason. But they really did heavily utilize that element of the game. They heavily utilized Modern Warfare, or Black Ops 2, which makes sense. Black Ops 2 is a big game. But I mean, come on, they added Summit to Warzone, and they didn't even add it to the base game. How did they do that? How did they not end up adding it to the base game? I mean, they might later on, but like, come on, really? Granted, Modern Warfare didn't add Terminal. But it did at least add, I don't know if there are any Black Ops 1 maps? Other than Nuketown, which is only really a technicality, because it's one that's also in every other game. So, it being in this game doesn't really say much about it at all. But, I don't know. And I didn't really care, and part of the reason I was so upset about that is the fact that I love Black Ops 1 maps, and I don't really give a shit about Modern Warfare 2, or Black Ops 2 maps. I like some of them, but I don't like most of them. So now that the seasons are basically over and we've gone through everything, I kind of want to take a look at my original wish list I made before the game came out, and see what of it they added and didn't add. Now, this also includes some guns that were kind of, some of the wish list includes guns that were pretty obviously going to be in the game. But I am curious to see what they did and didn't add, comparatively. So, starting with assault rifles, I think it was pretty obvious that they were going to add the Commando and M16. They didn't add the M16A1 like I was hoping, but they did add the M16A2, which I mean, it kind of makes more sense. For what they were going for, it makes sense, but it is slightly anachronistic. The FAMAS was pretty much certain to be in the game. They didn't add the Enfield. I was hoping they would, but they didn't. They added the AUG again. I was pretty certain of that's existence. They kind of added the G11. They added kind of a modified, weird ass version of the G11, but it is in the game. Oh, I already got the 7-round tube. Nice. I'm automatically adding that. Kidding me? They didn't add any AR-10s. I was kind of hoping to see the addition of an AR-10 of sorts. But they didn't add one. There might be a blueprint. I don't know. Both of these maps suck ass. I hate both of them. Cartel, I guess. Did they add an FAL? They added a G3. And yeah, they added a kind of a G3, but no, there's no FAL. The M14 and the AK I was pretty certain they'd be there. SMGs, really all I wanted was the MP5, the Papa Shah, and the UMP. They kind of added all of them. I mean, the MP5 was certain. I did not expect the Papa Shah. I noted it down as unlikely, but I was pleasantly surprised. And then UMP 45, I knew it was going to be in the game, but it's only kind of a UMP 45. LMGs are just one of the Stoner 63 and the M60, both of which we got. I knew the Stoner 63 was going to be in the game from the beta, but not the M60. That ended up appearing, though. The SPAS 12, I knew was going to be in the game. I wanted a pump shotgun. I got the Ithaca. It's close enough. I wanted a Remington 870, but the Ithaca works too, I guess. They didn't add the Model 1887, but they did add a lever-action shotgun, which is pretty close. So I'll count that as added. They didn't add anything like the Olympia, though. Which, for how important the Olympia was, I'm surprised they didn't. And to be fair with the Ithaca, that was the gun in the original game. In Black Ops 1, it was basically like a stockless Ithaca. So that's fair, if I remember correctly. For snipers, they didn't end up adding a Lee Enfield or a Kar 98K, which I'm still kind of disappointed about. I figured this would have been the perfect opportunity to have added in, you know, those old World War II style things. But maybe they just figured they might have been encroaching. But they added the Papa Shah, so I can't say it's like maybe they thought they were encroaching on Vanguard's territory. But the Papa Shah was also added in a long time ago. Handguns, there's a lot of missing ones. The CZ76, the SIG P226, the Beretta M9, the Makarov, the Glock, the Desert Eagle, the Colt Single Action Army, and the MP443 Grok. All of which were kind of stuff that I was not really expecting to see. Also, but these two guns are terrible for this map. I really needed Cartel. This map is not good for what I have. But they missed out on a lot of handguns. Ultimately, all they added was just a sawed-off. A double-barrel sawed-off shotgun, which I guess is fair enough. And then what was a submachine gun in the last game. The AMP 63 is in this game. So, and then I don't think they added anything else. But yeah, so I mean that's the whole selection. They really missed out on the opportunity to add more semi-automatic handguns. I mean, there's still a fair selection of handguns, but there's only, if you want a regular semi-automatic handgun, the only option you really have is the 1911. Otherwise you're gonna have to go with a double-barrel shotgun, a revolver, what am I thinking of? What was the other? A fully automatic handgun, or a 3-round burst handgun. So, I mean, they have one of everything, but they, at some point, should have added, you know, finally, Jesus Christ. This fucking match has not been very kind to me. They missed out on a big opportunity to add in the... I mean, to be honest, the Glock still feels really 80s. Just a Gen 1 Glock 17 would have made total sense. The P226 would have made total sense. The Beretta M9 would have made probably the most sense out of all of them. And they added the 93, but they're distinctly different looking firearms, so I can't really call one a replacement for the other. So, I don't know. They missed out on a lot of opportunities, to say the least. But, I don't know. What are you going to do about it? I'm not surprised they didn't add the MP443 Grok, which is basically the replacement for the Mac. The Makarov is another surprising thing they didn't add. The Makarov would have made total sense. It's a Cold War era game dealing with the U.S. and Russia. If the 1911, if the 1911 is in the game, the least they could have done is added, I don't know, even the TT-33, you know, just their World War II era handgun. Even that would have made sense, you know, but they didn't add either, or the Grok, which is the successor to it, the Makarov, not the TT. And the TT was basically a 1911 clone, a Russian 1911 clone. I mean, there is a lot of differences, but it's the way it functions is not far off. Oh man, that killed from that fucking far? Not what you'd expect from a fucking 410 gauge. Well, it's not 410 gauge, it's 410 caliber. I do want a 410 shotgun. That would be fun. Because a big issue with 12 gauge is the fact that it's not very shooter friendly. I mean, you can get by, definitely. Everybody, you know. But shooting 12 gauge, you know, it's still, you know, it's not the most, how shall I say it? It's not the most, it's not the best for longevity. In terms of, a ranged air or anything. Oh! That's pretty funny. Ow.
This isn't working. We're behind.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Not that far behind, but I'm having a terrible time. Oh, we're being carried by one guy. Go figure. Ooh. Kill potential. Potential kill. Right here. Excuse me, sir. But 410s are pretty easy recoiling. They're pretty easy to shoot. And also, I'm a sucker for lever actions. I want to get a 30-30 and 45-70 as well, but I think a 410 is a great option as well. Especially because that ammunition's probably going to be cheaper too. Sorry to end your streak, buddy. Should have been looking forward. Ugh. Why are you just aiming that way? Why are you just doing that? It's kind of rude, don't you think? Alright, is that guy using the nail gun? Somebody was. Where's that nail gun? That's not a nail gun. That's the amp. To be fair, I haven't used the amp. This is a pretty cool blueprint, too. I've never used the amp, though. What's it like? It's a pretty sick blueprint. Uh-oh. I like the way this looks. I like the roundness of it, I guess.
Hostile spy plane established overhead. Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Can't walk into that. Excuse me. It's a very manageable rate of fire on this thing, I will say. I actually like this gun quite a bit. Part of that's probably due to the blueprint, but I'm liking that. What was that? That was in 1911. image looked a little bit weird, and I was like, well, didn't I just look at that? That doesn't look like like at first look that looked like a Glock to me. I was like, what? I thought I just went over how that wasn't in there. I guess technically the Desert Eagle is in the game, in the form of a kill streak, which is a curious decision to say the least, but it is in the game at least, so I guess that's fair. So. Cool, I guess.
And so it begins. The order will fall.
Ooh, those textures. I definitely think this game is going to be better on the gun side than Vanguard is. I mean, Vanguard's probably going to have a decent firearm selection, as all World War II games probably are. It's probably going to have a couple glaring oversights, but it does have a lot of potential for future updates, because there are a lot of World War II era weapons, and there's a lot of pretty obvious additions, but there's also a lot of really not obvious additions. The only issue is that because this time period's been so well explored by video games, there's not a whole lot of guns left to add. Because obviously you can't get away with adding guns that came out after, like, the 50s, really. And even really just after the 40s, you know. It's going to be pretty heavily scrutinized by the firearms of its time. So there's only so many you can add. But what that leaves room for is even earlier guns. Some early lever actions like the Henry and some of the early Winchesters, maybe that Russian Winchester. I mean, it's the Winchester 1893, I want to say, or 95, or I think it's 1895. But it's a magazine-fed, like a box magazine-fed lever action that was made for the Russian military. It's pretty cool. And so there's room for that to be added in. Finally, the reintroduction of the Winchester 1887. There's room for a lot of guns. So I think that that's going to be one of the best. There's early revolvers called Single Action Army. Obviously, I mean they should probably, there's a lot of guns they should be adding, but I mean, in terms of just World War II era, but also World War I era stuff, and stuff to that effect. So it's got a lot of potential, but let's see if it will actually partake in that. Although so far they have a pretty interesting gun in the form of the what is it? It's like the repeating, or the revolver shotgun, the revolving shotgun. That one's pretty interesting. So they've shown that they can incorporate some pretty wonky looking, pretty interesting firearms here. But obviously we're gonna have to wait for obviously the release of it, and then a few seasons to see what they're going to add. But I'm hoping that they add a lot of pre-1900 stuff. I think this is the perfect game to do it, in a game where the assault rifle really wasn't a thing, so you're not going to be that outclassed. I mean, obviously there's the STG-44, but after that there really isn't anything else. If they add an AK, then I'll know this game is having a lot of problems. But it's going to be a lot harder to add distinctly anachronistic guns, like, anything in the, pretty much anything in this game, other than the guns that are distinctly World War II, or even older. But, they're not going to be able to get away with that. So I think the gun selection could be pretty interesting. I think especially with how new the game's going to be. It's going to have that gunsmith feature, which is going to be terrible. I don't want it to have gunsmith. It doesn't need it. They're literally, the extent of attachments was like the extremely rudimentary sights that even then, weren't commonplace. Everything had iron sights. Like, you're not putting anything else on it. And maybe the occasional extended mag. But lights and lasers weren't a thing. Suppressors were kind of a thing. But I mean, I feel like World War II really showed about the extent you could really do it. So a gunsmith system, I just feel like it's not really going to work. It's not really going to be compatible with a World War II game. But now they have 10 attachments for some reason. Which would have made sense in Modern Warfare. Not so much in this game, though. Or not so much in Vanguard. I feel like if I do end up getting Vanguard, I feel like I'm going to be playing it quite a lot. With most of the guns with very limited attachments. Because the game also has a new form of attachments where the magazines, I believe it's not only is it just like extended mags like you'd expect, but for some reason there's also caliber conversions. So you can convert it to 22, you know, you can convert guns to 308, you know, you can make some pretty fucking wacky creations. And while I'm sure that's good for the general video game playing public, obviously for anyone in the know about firearms, they're gonna look at it and go, what in the fuck is that? So, I don't know, that's something to bear in mind. But, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. It's probably gonna be a while before I get it, because I'm gonna be getting Forza, because that seems like it's actually gonna be a pretty good game. Although I did just get NASCAR when I absolutely did not expect to. Although it will be out sooner. I will be making videos on that, by the way. I'm sure the day it comes out, me and Ohio are going to be playing that, so... You know, you can expect to see that. But, I don't think he's going to get Vanguard, but he's probably going to get Forza as well at some point.
Enemy sentry turret detected.
I think he actually already has Forza. So, he pre-ordered that before.
Enemy RCXD
So,
detected.
we'll see, I guess, but...
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
I don't know. Fuck. That's the plan for now, at least. We'll see, though, how that ends up really playing out. Anyway. Jesus fucking Christ, how do you do that?
Hostile care package inbound.
When I first started playing this game, because on Modern Warfare I play almost entirely hardcore. So when I started playing this game, obviously I switched to that. But it was sweaty as fuck, and I could never get a good lobby, so I went right back to... I thought there was somebody there, but I couldn't tell. Should have checked, whatever. But it was super sweaty, so I ended up going back to core. But now that I'm using this 410, it's like, yeah, you kind of need it. 410 is going to be a pretty weak gun in a Call of Duty. But for some reason... Why? I just figured it was sweaty because it was new. You know? You know, so all the particular, you know, so there's a lot more people doing it, but I don't know, it seems to just still be kind of sweaty. Hasn't seemed to have really been helped. I could also just be getting shafted by skill-based matchmaking. I don't know. But, I'll probably watch some Vanguard stuff, you know, I'm gonna study it a little bit. Cause I might end up getting it eventually, but maybe just on sale, to be honest. Although I will say, the beta does actually look kind of fun. The goons have been playing it, and I will say some of their best videos have come out of that game. Not that the game is really important to that specific kind of content. Generally, you can get away with playing just about any game, although some people will just inherently watch certain games more often. But out of every style of YouTube, that's definitely the most game-friendly, because you can play just about anything. But it seemed that game was permissive to a lot of really good videos, so that might encourage me a little bit more. Oh. Oh, fuck. He got me first. He also had a knife, which obviously is going to kill a lot better. Where exactly? Oh, he got a direct hit with that Molotov, and somehow he wasn't dead. Ow. Damn, he like flicked. What was that shit? Oh boy. I will say, I really like this one. This one's fun as hell. For some reason, the rate of fire is a lot slower than I feel like it should be. Yeah, there's a lot of time that I should be able to shoot, that it's just not shooting. So the rate of fire is a lot slower than it should be. Usually, in most games, you can fire before it's even technically done rechambering at that point. This game seems to do the exact opposite, where it just kind of makes you sit there for a second, which is really going to hurt its overall ability. Ow. Oh, nice. You know, can't see anything. But I was really hoping they would add in a lever action shotgun. A 410 is not what I expected, but you bet your ass I'm gonna take it. I don't like it when they congregate over there. I don't. This thing does not fucking reach that far. I can tell you that much.
Spy plane perimeter established, Angels 3.
Ow. I will say, it does feel like it might be a little bit sweatier. Maybe that's just because of the fact that there's obviously the shorter time to kill. But I don't know. I feel like I can do better in Modern Warfare than I can in this game, which is strange.
SAM turret is locked onto your spy plane. Fired. Spy plane RTB.
Damn it, I knew there was someone out there, but I thought that might have been them. And I figured I would have got ran up on from where I was looking instead. But yeah, I was mistaken. Okay. Nope. No shot.
Don't do it for
Trying to
me.
inspect it.
Get the win for
Animation's
Uncle
gonna
Sam.
change. Whoop. Okay, it'd be helpful if you jump in the first time. Oh, I should have tried to do a finishing move. Whatever. Bonk. Ah, damn. Got bettied. They need to fix the rate of fire on this gun, though. It is way too slow. I mean, it's already a gun that has to rechamber,
Enemy attack helo above.
but other than the fact that it looks awesome, there's no reason to use this instead of just, say, like, the Hower. Other than the Hower also kind of looks like shit, too. It does not look good in this game. So, other than aesthetics, it would statistically make much more sense to use the Hower. Oh. Alright. Well, that is that, I guess. I don't know. So, alright, well, we got the 410. Got a couple rounds in. Got a lot of shit. Apparently, too. A little bit of gun rants there. And a little bit of testing out that new stuff. I'm happy with that. I know I said I would do a podcast later at some point. Our guest could not make it, but we will hopefully do that sooner than later. No, I don't want to switch that. I probably won't want that. I would get that, but frankly, it's a shotgun. It doesn't sound like it needs it. Sure, it's just tape, and then we'll check that out later. So, anyway, we're gonna call it there. Good episode, I'd say. I'm happy with that. Have a good one, everybody.